And in this news story, you talk about speaking to senior White House advisors about how Trump is feeling right now. One in particular said the following, said, quote, he just loves this shit. That's a quote. Talking deals with the most powerful people in the world when he's got all the cards and leverage is like air for him. I mean, air for him, but certainly I'm not sure if air is, or maybe it's more the gasping for oxygen that a lot of consumers are feeling and Americans are feeling right now.
I think she said it great, dude. We're all gasping for oxygen while little Donnie is sucking it up. It's the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve for Really American Media. We're going to break this clip down in its entirety.
Yeah. Listen, I know I'm gasping for air when I'm vomiting and dry heaving as well. So, yeah. Hey, thanks for stopping by here. Before we break all this tariff craziness down, make sure you're subscribing to this channel. Make sure you like this video and comment saying how amazing Nick and I are from the Vocal Minority here on Really American Media.
Smash that like button, dude. Let's get into this. I mean, everything that she just said is a bit sickening, but we know it's true. Behind the scenes, people are saying that this is like air to Donald Trump. He is loving this game that he is playing with the financials of our country right now.
Yeah, so somebody cut off his oxygen supply, and that's not me threatening the president, but if this is what gets the guy off, someone call Stormy Daniels up because we need him to get off some other way. I don't love the turmoil that's been going on. I don't love talking to people I care about and knowing how much money they've lost in their 401k. Are you loving this process, Nick?
No, there's nothing to love about it, dude. I mean, we're at the age where, like, you know, our parents are on limited incomes. They're in the retirement golden years. And I know I'm hearing from a lot of older people how scary this is. It's scary for people our age because it's like, will it recover? What's going to happen? But the people that are older are like, you know, white knuckling this drive and thinking, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, well, I think there's something much bigger going on here. So, you know, Trump crashed the stock market by putting all these tariffs in place and swore up and down that this was not some game he's playing, that this is here to stay. So play the clip of Carolyn Levitt completely contradicting herself, doing one party line and then the next 24 hours later.
The president was asked and answered this yesterday. He said he's not considering an extension or a delay. I spoke to him before this briefing. That was not his mindset. He expects that these tariffs are going to go into effect. And there will be a 90-day pause on the reciprocal tariffs as these negotiations are ongoing, and the tariff level will be brought down to a universal 10% tariff. Many of you in the media clearly missed the art of the deal. You clearly failed to see what President Trump is doing here.
You clearly missed what the ghostwriter for Art of the Deal wrote all about. I'm so tired of this frickin' excuse, dude, that anytime something looks bad to us, anytime we raise an eyebrow, like, this doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem, well, you don't know the art of the deal. This guy wrote the art of the deal, Steve. He knows what he's doing.
Right. How are we supposed to take anything they say seriously anymore? Because if we're to believe what she just said there, they were all just conning us. They were telling us, no, this is real. We're not going to drop these things, only to then be like, hey, surprise, didn't you guys read the book? Like, we're just negotiating here. How am I supposed to believe anything? Or is that unbelievable? What was that never the plan, to drop the tariffs until they realized they broke the world?
Yeah, I don't think that was ever the plan. I mean, we've heard about like a carpet pull before or a rug pull. That's exactly what happened. I mean, he's switching this up. Oh, we're going to lift the tariffs. We impose the tariffs. He's watching in real time his moves affect the market, and he's loving it, dude. It's like oxygen to him.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of people are wondering, you know, is he doing the art of the deal? Did he break something and now he's just trying to undo it? But I think there's something much bigger at play going on here. So first, play the clip where Trump explains why, surprise, we are going to roll back the tariffs for 90 days.
I think it probably came together early this morning, fairly early this morning, just wrote it up. We didn't have the use of... we didn't have access to lawyers, or we just wrote it up from our hearts, right? It was written from the heart. And I think it was well written too, but it was written from the heart. It was written as something that I think was very positive for the world and for us. And we don't want to hurt countries that don't need to be hurt.
So much to break down in that clip, dude. So much.
So what is scarier, the fact that they didn't have access to lawyers in the White House as they're writing up something that affects planet Earth, or that he claims it came from the heart? The Grinch who clearly has no heart. Which is the bigger line of bull crap there?
No lawyers, dude. Come on. He's doing that so he can get away with stuff that a lawyer would say, oh, you can't do that. That's not legal, because he doesn't want to be told no.
Right. I was going to say, since when does he ever listen to lawyers in the first place? So, okay, they didn't consult a lawyer. They were just playing a trick, art of the deal. So before all of that happened, before Trump actually rolled back the tariffs, he sent out this now infamous tweet or truth from his stupid platform saying that this is a great time to buy. So he sends out that truth tweet or whatever we want to call it, saying that now is a really great time to buy. And then within hours, he rolls back the tariffs and the stock market skyrockets.
It's a coincidence, dude.
I don't know if that is a coincidence, you know? And you, me, our parents, everyone on the internet is now saying, hey, wait a minute. This sounds an awful lot like market manipulation or insider trading. And I don't see really how it either isn't literally insider trading or at least violating the letter of the law. The definition here, insider trading is the illegal practice of buying or selling a company's stock based on confidential, non-public information about a company which was attained through one's employment or other special relationship with the stock market or planet Earth. Now, okay, this wasn't information about one company. Correct on that front.
Sure.
But you know, the guy that they made the Wolf of Wall Street movie on, he did an interview today, and he said that if Trump had told like 5 of his buddies that the tariffs are about to be rolled back, that, yeah, that'd be insider trading. But the fact that he told all of us makes it okay. And I don't think that's how it works. What's the cutoff? I can tell 5 people it's wrong. What if I tell 20? What if I tell 100? The fact that he told everyone, wink, wink, nod, nod, that somehow doesn't make this insider trading?
I think that it's a gray enough line that he's not going to get in trouble for it, because he got all his people, all his cronies set up for this. But once he announced it to everybody, he said it's a great time to buy. And all he has to do now is say, hey, the stock market's low. I was telling people it's a great time to buy. He's not going to get in trouble for this. Is it some form of insider trading? You bet your ass it is.
Yeah, well, we elected a king, so he's not getting in trouble for anything because, I mean, he owns it all, from the Department of Justice to all of these watchdog groups that he's fired. But we're going to see more and more information coming out about who's been buying and selling stocks this last week or so, and it's going to, of course, be shady. And, you know, Trump is, as always, very humble about this. It's not as if he was in the Oval Office today talking about the fact that some of his buddies made a whole bunch of money off of these recent shenanigans.
This is Charles Schwab. It's not just a company, it's actually an individual. And he made $2.5 billion today, and he made $900 million. Because, you know, he's in financials.
It's no big deal. They're just giggling it up in the Oval Office.
Everyone's saying it. A lot of people are saying it, Nick. This looks a lot like insider trading.
Yeah.
And I don't know that Signalgate is going to be the biggest scandal going on anymore, because it sure as hell seems like this was absolutely market manipulation. And a lot of prominent Democrats have stood up this week to say we're going to investigate this. And like we just said, I don't expect it to go anywhere. But I hope everyone out there is A, outraged, and B, you understand that he is playing a game with your money, with your livelihoods. So at what point are we all going to get a freaking clue here and turn on this man?
100%. I know all of this news, everything that's going on is keeping our heads swirling. But listen, it's time to stay vigilant. We're going to keep posting these videos. We're going to keep holding Trump and everyone else accountable. So we appreciate you watching this video. We're Nick and Steve, the vocal minority for Really American Media.